Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Hello everyone, welcome to My Zone Online School. I am Teacher Hartum and our theme this week is saving water and changes in the sky. Now boys and girls, before we start our lesson today, let's sanitize. Now let's make sure we put enough sanitizer on our hands and that we rub it in carefully. Now let's see what we are going to learn about today. In today's lesson, we'll do reading comprehension, vocabulary and sight words, and number bonds. For today's lesson, let's start on page 3. Now there we have a reading comprehension. It says, read the story and answer the questions. Now let's quickly read the story. This is a story about a visit to the water park. There is a new water park in town. We go there on the first day of summer. It has pools and water slides. There are sprinklers too. The slides are scary at first. After the first ride, we love the water slides. The sprinklers are cool on hot days. One of the pools make its own waves. All the children try to surf the waves. It is really fun. The water park can be very crowded. There are many kids and adults, but they do not allow pets. We really like ice cream at the snack bar. They also sell popsicles and donuts. We all love the new water park. Now let's look at the questions. Question 1. On which day of summer do they like to go to the water park? Number 2. What are cool on hot days? Number 3. Where are the waves made? 4. What is not allowed at the water park? Number 5. Why do you think it is not allowed? And number 6, list all the activities that took place at the water park. All right, now boys and girls, let's quickly read through the story one more time. A visit to the water park. There is a new water park in town. We go there on the first day of summer. It has pools and water slides. There are sprinklers too. The slides are scary at first. After the first ride, we love the water slides. The sprinklers are cool on hot days. One of the pools make its own waves. All the children try to surf the waves. It is really fun. The water park can be very crowded. There are many kids and adults, but they do not allow pets. We really like ice cream at the snack bar. They also sell popsicles and donuts. We all love the new water park. Now let's quickly read through the questions one last time, everyone. Number 1, on which day of summer do they go to the water park? And number 2, what are cool on hot days? Number 3, where are the waves made? Number 4, what is not allowed at the water park? 5, why do you think it is not allowed? And lastly, number 6, list all the activities that took place at the water park. Now everyone, I want you to go ahead and try to answer all these questions. Now remember, if you are not sure, you can always go back and read the story one more time. Now, before you continue to answer all your questions, let's quickly turn our booklets to page 4. Now here we have to do some vocabulary and sight words. Now for number 1 it says, arrange the letters to form words. Now there you will see you have a lot of letters that are scrambled. Now you have to take all these letters and you have to rearrange them in words or to form words. Now boys and girls, if you look closely, you will see that just there on the right side of the paper, you have a few pictures. Now these pictures can help you to form your words. Now let's quickly have a look at those pictures. Now the first one is a picture of a tap. And then there is a picture of a river. Then we have a glass with some water in it. And then there's also a water droplet or drop. And then there is also a little dam. Now everyone, you need to have a good look at these pictures, and then most of the words or the scrambled words will link or will have something to do with these pictures. Now I want us to have a look at A. Now let's look at all the letters in A. The letters are E, V, I, R, and another R. Now everyone, I want you to try and figure out what word that is. Now remember we said you can use the pictures to give you a clue. Now on the board I wrote the first and the second word. Now you will see I have done the first one for you. Now you will see that the first word is the word river. Now everyone, let's quickly go back and check if river has all the letters that we had scrambled over here. So we have an R, which is this one, right? Then we have an I. Do we have an I over here? Yes, we do. Then we have a V. We have a V, an E, and another R. So that is the word river. Okay, now everyone, you need to go ahead and look at all the scrambled letters and you need to try and figure out what word they are or they want you to write in the correct order. Now I want us to do the next one together. Now this word you will see only has 1, 2, 3 letters. And the letters that you will find in this word is the letter M, D and A. Okay. Now, if we look at the pictures, you can see that all of these words will have something to do with water. All right. Now, can we think of something that only has 3 letters and the letters include an M, a D and an A? What do you think this word is? If you said dam, then you are right, boys and girls. This word is the word dam because it has a D, an A and an M. Now this is exactly what you have to do with all the other words. You have to try and figure out what the right order of all these letters are. And then everyone, you need to go ahead and write it in the spaces provided. Now let's quickly go back to the booklet and have a look at number 2. Now here it says that you have to rearrange these words to make sentences. Now you will see there are 4 sentences, A, B, C and D. And each sentence, the words in each sentence is also scrambled up. So you have to rearrange the words so that you can make a sentence. Now if you look closely at those words, you will see that some of these words actually starts with a capital letter. On the board, I wrote the first sentence or the first set of words which we have to turn into a sentence. Now remember, boys and girls, we always start a sentence with a capital letter. So that could be a clue for you to find the words in capital letters, and maybe these are the words that you can start your sentence with. All right. Now you will see I have done the first one for you, and the words here are detective, A, I, water and M actually, right? So remember we said we are looking for a capital or a word starting with a capital letter. So in this case, we start our sentence with I. So I am a water detective. Now remember, you can always go ahead and try to read your sentences out loud so that you can hear if it sounds right. Okay? So this one is I am a water detective. And then also remember everyone that you need to put a full stop at the end of your sentence. All right, now I'm going to leave you to try and rearrange all the words into the right sentences. I hope you will have fun, everyone. Now remember, if you get stuck, you can always ask a grown-up for help. Alrighty, I'm going to leave you to it, and we will see you shortly after this break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Let's start this part of our lesson on page 5. Now here we are doing number bonds. It says here that you have to fill in the missing numbers. Now you will see there you have a little cloud with a number inside, and then just below the cloud you have 2 drops. Now in one drop there is a number, and then the other one is completely empty. Now, you have to look at the number inside the cloud, and then you look at one of the numbers in the droplet, and then you have to see, does it add up to the number in the cloud? On the board, I have one example. Now we remember, boys and girls, this number in the cloud is your answer. So we have to look at, do we have to add a number to the one number in the droplet to get to our answer? Now, is 10 less than or more than the number 18? Here we can see that it is less. That means, boys and girls, that we have to add more to the number 10 to get to 18. So, how much do you think we have to add to number 10 to get 18? Now, well, if you said 8, then you are absolutely correct, everyone. So that means we write the number 8 in here, and that means that 10 plus 8 is equal to 18. All right. Now, everyone, remember the number in the cloud is your answer. So you have to go back and check, do you have to add to the one number in the droplet or not? And then you must see how much you can add to get to your answer. All right. Now, everyone, I want you to try and finish all the number bonds on your own. Now, remember, if you have a problem, you can always come back and look at the first example. So, I want you to try and do it on your own first, and we will see you shortly after this break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
We have come to the end of our lesson for today, boys and girls. Now, remember, before we go home, we need to sanitize. So, let's make sure we put enough sanitizer on our hands and we make sure we rub it in. And remember, boys and girls, you have to wait for your hands to dry before you touch anything. Now, before we say bye, I asked my friend Zoshi to come along and say goodbye with me. Oh, hi Zoshi, there you are. Will you help me to say goodbye to our friends today? Thank you, Zoshi. Now, everyone, Zoshi and we are now going to do something fun. So, from us, it is goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.